स्टार्ट करें।
हाँ जी अदिति बताइए। गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीबडी।
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
I can see you and myself, nobody else. Aditi is there.
यस मैम।
ऑडियो ऑडियो बंद करो।
ट्वेंटी सेवन। Good afternoon, Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Project. Am I
Hare
audible?
Krishna. Yes.
Okay.
Just wait for a second, sir. DC sir also join and we will
Okay.
start.
Sure.
Good afternoon, sir.
Kelly, we should start now.
Yes. Good afternoon to one and all. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the 55th Foundation Day of the Indian Society of Training and Development, ISTD. On this occasion, I, Dr. Jaikishan Sahu, on behalf of Shri Vaishno Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya and ISTD Indore chapter, would heartily like to welcome SCON preacher Sukhdev Prabhuji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishno Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, former National President ISTD and President NHRD Indore chapter, Dr. Rupinder Dhar, NC members Indore chapters, Dr. Santosh Dhar, Dr. DT Manwani, Chairperson ISTD Indore chapter, Dr. Mala Srivastav, HOD, HOIs of various institutes of Shri Vaishno Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, all ISTD members, faculty and staff member of Shri Vaishno Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya and other institute. On this 55th Foundation Day, it my privilege to invite our dynamic leader, Dr. Upinder Dhar, for a welcome address. Sir, over to you.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
I would like to welcome Sukhdev Prabhuji on this very special occasion when we are celebrating the 56th Foundation Day of the Indian Society for Training and Development. The founders of the society had started work on this body in 1969. And then later on 10th of April, 1970, this ISTD was registered under Societies Act in New Delhi. Some people are counting it as 55th Foundation Day, some are counting as 56th. To my mind, it should be 56th because when we say Foundation Day, first year is also counted. So that's how it becomes 56th. So greetings to all the ISTDians on this special occasion. Most of the chapters and headquarters has celebrated this day yesterday because 10th is the actual day of foundation. But being Sunday, some chapters chose to do it on Monday, that is today. Indian Society for Training and Development was established to connect all the trainers who are in this domain, in the training domain, and also to have a body, a legal entity that could have an advocacy role for the training professionals in the country. ISTD has come a long way. It is not only known in the country, but it is connected to many regional and international bodies. There are large number of professionals, even bureaucrats, technocrats, and experts in training and development who have been part of this body and who are also currently part of this. In fact, in the beginning itself, Planning Commission of the country associated itself with ISTD. In fact, the first office of ISTD in 1969-70 was started in the office of the Planning Commission. ISTD designs and conducts training programs for various segments of the society. And the focus is basically on human development, to facilitate human development. National Convention is the flagship activity of the society, and a research journal called IJTD, Indian Journal of Training and Development, was also started same year when society was established in 1970. So that means even journal is 55 years old now. Now to reach most of the people in the country, various chapters were established over the period of time. Indore chapter is one such chapter, which was established in 1999. To celebrate this day and remind ourselves about our responsibility towards the members, the professionals, we invite those who may be from varied disciplines, but who contribute to human development, towards human development, maybe on the spiritual plane, maybe on the technical plane, maybe on the professional plane, but anyone who contributes towards human development becomes part of ISTD. So today we are very happy that we have Sukhdev Prabhuji with us, who will be sharing his thoughts with all of us, and I'm sure every member who has joined and who will be joining now will be paying attention to what he has to say. So with these words, I once again invite the guest, Prabhuji, on this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving a warm welcome. Before starting, let me giving the audience a brief introduction about today's speaker, Sukhdev Prabhuji. Prabhuji is a dedicated youth preacher with ISKCON, currently inspiring hundreds of students to apply the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita in their daily lives. He actively preaches at prestigious institutes in Madhya Pradesh, including IIT Indore, NIT Bhopal, SGS ITS Indore, and JEC. Professionally, Sukhdev Prabhuji worked as a software engineer at TCS. He previously interned at the Space Application Center of ISRO, where he contributed the Midas space image processing software. He holds a BTech with honors from Jabalpur Engineering College. Now I would like to invite Sukhdev Prabhuji for his divine presence and inspiring words. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So first of all, I would like to thank the organization ISTD, especially because it is doing a great work throughout the India, and especially Dr. Upendra Dhar sir, who started who started Indore chapter of ISTD in 1999. And since then, it is just growing and doing a great work throughout the Indore, and not just Indore, throughout the India. We are seeing it's happening, and many people took advantage of these trainings and development resources which are being provided by ISTD. So, and especially Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Institute for organizing this event and for inviting us to share the wisdom. So I hope I'm clearly audible so that I can continue if there is no problem in my audio video.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you. So I'll be sharing a PPT with all of you so that we can better understand and appreciate the wisdom. Yes, so I hope all of you are able to see the PPT. Okay, is it visible?
Yes,
Can
sir.
someone give me thumbs up? Yes, okay. So मुझको टॉपिक दिया गया है स्पिरिचुअलिटी इन द एज ऑफ digitization. Yes, very interesting one because currently we are seeing the world is very rapidly moving towards the digitization, and therefore today we are going to discuss these four things in the content: the age of digitization, need of spirituality in this age, spirituality versus digitization, and practice spirituality in this age of digitization. How to practice, because as I said, the world is moving very fast. Every single day we are seeing new technologies are coming in the market. The way we used to live has been changed a lot in past few years only. So therefore I would and I feel that this content will be really helpful for all of us. So the age of digitization, you know what does it mean by digitization specifically? It means that converting the data in the form of numbers so that it can be easily used and accessed throughout the world. This is a specific meaning of digitization. And in general terms, when we talk about digitization, it is like, technology, you can say. Nowadays, we say the whole globe is being very well connected, you know. अभी जैसे हम ये Zoom meeting कर रहे हैं, we are having this webinar. Many people are sitting in different places, but we all are connected. And आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं, मैं आपको सुन पा रहा हूँ. We are able to interact with each other. It is all happening just because of this digitization and the way technology grew in the last few decades only. So it's amazing, and not just that, let us observe few things like how our way of living has been completely changed. कैसे हम आज जी रहे हैं और कैसे हम पहले जीते थे. So it's really amazing. Yeah. So before we used to carry cash, a lot of cash is required to travel from one place to another, and काफी बार चोरी भी हो जाता था and black money की भी काफी problems होती थी. But now in today's age, almost everyone is using digital payments. कहीं हम जाते हैं शॉपिंग के लिए, इवन टू अ वेरी स्मॉल शॉप, लाइक चाय वाले के पास भी जाते हैं, 10 रुपए की चाय पिए, एंड देन उसके बाद वी आस्क भैया QR कोड कहाँ है, एंड इफ ही सेज मैं QR कोड नहीं चलाता, कैश चाहिए, सो वी आर लाइक अरे यू आर नॉट यूजिंग डिजिटल पेमेंट्स, हमारे पास तो कैश नहीं है, वी कैन ओनली पे ऑनलाइन. And he's also shocked. And now, India is the one of the most, you can say, sorry, one of the topmost company which is using digital payments in India. So we see सब्जी वाला हो, इवन ग्रोसरी वाला हो, कोई भी हो, आप कहीं पे भी जाएंगे, फोन पे, गूगल पे, पेटीएम इजीली अवेलेबल है. तो पहले काफी सारा कैश कैरी करना पड़ता था, काउंटिंग की प्रॉब्लम होती थी, बट नाउ वी हैव डिजिटल पेमेंट ऑप्शंस वेयर देयर इज मोर सिक्योरिटी, मोर कन्वीनियंस इज देयर. Next, we see the way classrooms are today. Yes. Previously, the scenario was like this. क्लास में टीचर्स आते थे एंड बच्चे बैठते थे, वो सुनते थे, रिप्लाई करते थे. Now the scenario has changed completely. Just day before yesterday, when I got to know that मेरे को ये webinar, sorry, ये session prepare करना है, I need to deliver it on 11th. Mentally, I was prepared that मेरे को इंस्टीट्यूट में जाके सेशन देना होगा. Yes. And just yesterday when the poster came, I got to know that, okay, this is a online session. It is a webinar, but not a physical one. So we see, how the things have changed very rapidly. Just during the time of COVID, when all the classrooms were closed, institutes were closed, these Zoom classes, Google Classroom has rapidly grew, And the first time you'll be amazed to know this. I hope maybe most of you will be knowing this. Zoom platform जो है वो जिस पर्सन ने बनाया था वो इसने इसलिए बनाया था क्योंकि to whom he used to love the other person वो दूसरे कंट्री में थे एंड फोन पे बहुत ज्यादा चार्जेस लगते थे कॉल के उस समय. So he decided to build a platform where they can interact in a cheap manner and also not just through audio but also via video. So for that purpose Zoom has been built. And जिसने बनाया था उनको भी नहीं पता होगा, सोचा होगा उनने कभी कि कोविड आएगा एंड देन उसके बाद चीजें इतनी बदल जाएंगी एंड Zoom is going to be one of the most popular platform which is going to be used for the purpose of interacting online for webinars, seminars, classes and whatnot. Similarly, we see, previous time we used to use letters. लोग चिट्ठी लिखते थे एंड वो खत पोस्ट ऑफिस पे जाता था. फिर उसके बाद वो ट्रैवल करके कुछ दिनों बाद वहां पहुंचता था एंड देन वी यूज्ड टू वेट कि वहां से चिट्ठी आएगी. बॉलीवुड का एक काफी फेमस सॉन्ग भी है चिट्ठी के ऊपर. वो चिट्ठी आती है हमें तड़पाती है लाइक दैट. पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे. So previously, the way we used to communicate was like we need to wait for days for the reply. काफी दिनों तक इंतजार करना पड़ता है सामने वाले का रिप्लाई आएगा. पता भी नहीं होता था कि वो कैसे सिचुएशन में है, कहाँ है, कैसे हैं. बट अभी we are always connected. We just send a message, the other person will see it, will reply it, and उसमें भी अगर 5-10 मिनट आधा घंटा लेट हो जाता है तो we are anxious, अभी तक रिप्लाई क्यों नहीं किया. So now we are very well connected and there are many platforms to chat or to interact with each other, not just via words, also by seeing each other visually also. So here we see, IT wedding. This man, he was about to marry this girl, but at the last moment he changed his decision and married someone else. And the other is coming to the church with the flowers and with all the preparation. He's replying that, didn't you get my email? मैंने तुम्हें email भेजा था, शायद तुमको मिला नहीं. Similarly, we see the way we used to shop, markets में जाते थे, used to pick up the items, select one, and especially जब कपड़े खरीदने जाते हैं एंड उसमें भी गर्ल्स, दुकान वाला दिन में 10 कपड़े बेचता है बट कम से कम 5,000 समथिंग क्लोथ्स जो है वो दिखाता था कस्टमर को. एक एक कस्टमर को लाइक 50 पीसेस एंड देन उसमें से कोई एक सेलेक्ट करता नहीं तो उसके बाद भी ही इज लाइक अरे पसंद नहीं आया, आई विल गो टू अनदर शॉप एंड देन ही इज जस्ट वाइंडिंग इट अप. But now we just go to the online shopping platforms. We just select the one which we are liking and then we order it and वो घर पे आ जाता है. कोई भी inconvenience की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Everything is so easy, so easily available. The scenario is changing so fast. In just few days, few years, I think children will ask their parents, "Oh my dear mother, आपने मुझे कहाँ से डाउनलोड किया था?" या Amazon से ऑर्डर किया था या फ्लिपकार्ट से ऑर्डर किया था. And then a mother is replying, "No, beta, you are not downloaded. You are born. आपका जन्म हुआ है." So why? Because everything, whatever we need, whatever we want, we just order it and it comes. Yeah. Similarly, homeworks in the classrooms. The students are going to upload it on the website and teachers are going to visit the website to see the homework. It is already happening in Google Classroom. And even spirituality. Here, Sant is meditating and immediately a person came saying, "Hey, you can visit my website www.heaven.gov for information and facilities available there." So everything is being online. सब कुछ अभी online हो गया है, बहुत easily available भी है. IT vendor and what is not there. Invention of mobiles or this digitization gave us a lot. We cannot deny that. No one can deny that. We all are using it. I'm using it in my day-to-day life. I'm an IT professional. I found my field. Now we see in the world, people are always available. Things are always available. We can easily connect to each other. बहुत जल्दी जल्दी हमारे काम हो सकते हैं. We can speedily do the work which needs to be done. पहले पेपर वर्क करना होता था. हाँ, थोड़े से कैलकुलेशंस करने होते थे तो बहुत समय लग जाता था. Because human being cannot be so fast. But now we have the computers, mobiles, and whatnot. But at the same time, we cannot hide the other side. Everything comes with its price. Yes. So now there is no privacy. There are heart diseases. There is stress. There are many, many mental diseases which are coming in the market. Day by day, World Health Organization has announced the biggest problem in the world nowadays is not some physical disease, but mental health problems. People are feeling lonely. People are feeling depressed. Every 1 out of 5 people in the world are going through severe stress, anxiety, or depression. So these are there. Not just close our eyes and go away. Yes. Here we see the trend from 1930 to 2024. You can see what has happened. Unfortunately, modern day people are not satisfied. People are dissatisfied, they are having anxiety, they are stressed out, depressed, and above all, they are not happy. This is not something theoretical, it is very, very practical. आप just observe कर सकते हैं खुद के लाइफ को, दूसरे को लाइफ को, and even statistics we can go through the stats, क्योंकि उससे काफी कुछ पता चल पाता है. काफी कुछ जो हम देख नहीं पा रहे, which is hidden, that can be revealed through the statistics. So this is the reality. So now what to do? We have gained a lot of speed in past few years. Trains have become faster and faster. Now currently we are using this Vande Bharat bullet trains. They also came to India. Network has become faster. 2G से start किया था. Currently we are using 5G, 6G is under testing. In few, just one or 2 years, it will be also in the picture. We have gained a lot of speed, but is just speed is sufficient? Once what happened, a person train में travel कर रहा था and America, and the other person was sitting behind him. So he just asked this person a question. Oh, my dear friend, where are you coming from? And he looked at that person and he said, I don't know. I was amazed. ट्रेन में बैठा है बट पता नहीं कहाँ से आया है, ये क्या बात हुई? So बोले ठीक है, better not to judge so early. Let me ask another question. So he asked, okay, so then where are you going? He replied the same. I don't know. मुझे नहीं पता. And he became really confused. How is it possible? Where he is coming, he does not know. Where he is going, he does not know. So he started thinking, is he a terrorist or what? He's planning to blast the train. And then he asked the last question. In frustration, he said, so what are you doing here? And he replied the same. I don't know. Just think, where he is coming from, he does not know. Where he is going, he does not know. What he is currently doing, he does not. And you know, truly speaking, that is the scenario in the world today. People are barely having any understanding that where we are coming from, where we are going in our life, what we are really looking for in our life. And currently, what am I doing for it? Living mechanically is not the human nature, and therefore it creates frustration. Because everyone else is doing, therefore I am doing. क्योंकि सब क्लास में है तो मैं भी क्लास में हूँ. क्योंकि सबको बोला गया है ये पर्टिकुलर चीज करने को, तो मैं भी कर रहा हूँ. सो आजकल बहुत ज्यादा कंपैरिजन का जमाना है. वी सी दैट पीपल यूज टू कंपेयर अ लॉट. एक बार एक बच्चा था, उसके पिताजी उससे पूछे, बेटा सो तुम्हारा रिजल्ट आया है, हाउ वाज योर रिजल्ट, कैसा रहा तुम्हारा रिजल्ट? एंड ही सेड, पिताजी आपको पता है वो जो शर्मा जी है ना लॉयर, उनका बेटा फेल हो गया. He said, तो उससे मुझे क्या लेना देना, मैं तुम्हारा रिजल्ट पूछ रहा हूँ, तुम अपना रिजल्ट बताओ. अरे पिताजी आपको पता है वो गुप्ता जी है ना, वो इंजीनियर है, सिविल इंजीनियर है गवर्नमेंट, उनका बेटा भी फेल हो गया. तो तुम समझ क्यों नहीं रहे हो बात को? मैं तुमसे बोल रहा हूँ ना, मुझे शर्मा जी से गुप्ता जी से क्या लेना देना, तुम अपना रिजल्ट क्यों नहीं बताते? अरे पिताजी आपको पता है वो चौधरी जी है ना, आपके डियर फ्रेंड डॉक्टर हैं, उनका बेटा भी फेल हो गया. एंड इस बार पिताजी ने थप्पड़ी मार दिया, ये तू अपना रिजल्ट क्यों नहीं बताता है? बोले आप कौन से एल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन हो, आपका बेटा भी फेल हो गया. So, like this, there's a tendency of comparing with others. Although we all are unique, we are part and parcel of God, and therefore we are all are in our own journey. एक बार एक बच्चा था, पढ़ाई लिखाई नहीं करता था बहुत ज्यादा, एंड एग्जाम था. एंड एग्जाम के बाद वो जब बाहर निकला, एंड ही वाज लाइक टॉप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, सो हैप्पी. तो दोस्त ने पूछा, भाई क्या हो गया, पढ़ के आया था क्या आज, पेपर अच्छा चला गया? कहता नहीं यार, पढ़ाई तो मेरे से होती नहीं है, बट इस बार सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट ऐसा हुआ कि जो क्लास का टॉपर है वो जस्ट मेरे बाजू में बैठा था, और मैंने डिट्टो एक एक वर्ड उसका कॉपी कर लिया. वो जो इन्विजिलेटर थे वो भी ज्यादा कुछ देख नहीं रहे थे, तो आई कॉपीड ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. उसके दोस्त बोले, बहुत अच्छा यार, बहुत बढ़िया, तेरी तो लॉटरी लग गई. बट तेरे को एक बात बताते हैं, थोड़ा सा दुख होगा सुन के. एक्चुअली ना इस बार जो क्वेश्चन पेपर बनाया था वो इस तरीके से बनाया था कि सबके क्वेश्चन पेपर अलग अलग थे. एंड देन ही वाज इन अ शॉक ऑफ हिज लाइफ. Many times we try to do this. We try to copy what others have, the way they did in their life. जिस तरीके से उस व्यक्ति ने किया उसको सक्सेस मिला, अगर मैं भी वैसे ही करूंगा तो मुझे भी मिलेगा. It may happen, but there's high chance we'll fail. So we can take the principles, but we cannot just copy paste someone's ideas or someone's way of achieving success. Okay, so we need to take care of the direction also while going with a great speed. Digitalization is giving great opportunity and giving great comfort in life, but it is taking many things away. As I said, speed without direction. We want nature. हम सबको नेचर के पास अच्छा लगता है. अगर आप चैट जीपीटी पे सर्च करेंगे कि 10 टॉप लोकेशंस फॉर हॉलीडेज, सारी की सारी 10 लोकेशंस वो होंगी जहाँ पे सबसे अच्छा नेचुरल सीनरी है, जहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे लेक्स हैं, बहुत अच्छे ट्रीज हैं, बहुत साफ एयर है, साफ पानी है. वी वांट नेचर, वी वांट टू बी क्लोज टू द नेचर. दैट इज आवर टेंडेंसी. बट व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर बिल्डिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. वी आर कटिंग द फॉरेस्ट एंड बिल्डिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. वी वांट टू बी सोशल. हम सबको अच्छा लगता है सोशल होना, दोस्त बनाना, अपना हार्ट शेयर करना, उनके साथ मजे करना. But now, on the name of being social, we have social media. We have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Insta, we have WhatsApp, we have what not, Snapchat. कितने सारे apps हैं social होने के लिए. But still, we see the disease of loneliness is increasing in the world. It's one of the prominent disease in the world. Loneliness. Why? Internet is there. We can connect to anyone in any corner of the world. कहीं पे भी कोई भी व्यक्ति बैठा उससे हम कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. जो इंटरेस्ट हमारे हैं वैसे इंटरेस्ट के व्यक्ति को ढूंढ सकते हैं. बट स्टिल दैट डज नॉट सेटिस्फाइज आवर रियल सेल्फ, आवर ट्रू सेल्फ. प्रीवियसली आई रिमेम्बर जब हम ट्रेन में ट्रेवल करते थे, जब छोटा था मैं बहुत, सो इंडियन ट्रेन्स में दिस यूज्ड टू बी द कल्चर। अपनी फैमिली ट्रैवल कर रही है, सामने वाले सीट पे एक दूसरी फैमिली ट्रैवल कर रही है, 5-10 मिनट में आइस ब्रेक होता था। वो पूछते थे आप कहाँ से हैं, अच्छा अच्छा हम वहां से हैं, एंड देन दे यूज टू शेयर हम यहाँ से हैं, एंड देन कुछ फैमिली कनेक्शंस भी निकल आते थे कि हमारे रिश्तेदार वहां रहते हैं, वहां रहते हैं, एंड थोड़ी देर बाद फिर बॉक्सेस खुलते थे लंच के और डिनर के, एंड देन उसके बाद दे यूज टू शेयर। हाँ, पीपल यूज टू शेयर कि आप ये लीजिए, आप ये लीजिए करके, एक दूसरे से शेयर करके उसको खाते थे, and पूरा एक जो इन्वायरमेंट है वो इतना हेल्दी बन जाता था। एंड इवन आफ्टर गोइंग आउट ऑफ ट्रेन, पीपल यूज टू टेक द एड्रेस और कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर सो दैट दे कैन कनेक्ट अगेन इन द फ्यूचर। ऐसा कल्चर आई हैव एक्सपीरियंस्ड इट पर्सनली, बट नाउ वी सी इवन सिंगल फैमिली जो ट्रैवल कर रही है ट्रेन में, लोग आपस में बात नहीं करते। बच्चा अपने फोन में गेम्स खेल रहा है, पिताजी अपने फोन में न्यूज देख रहे हैं, मम्मी अपने फोन में डेली सोप देख रही हैं। उनकी जो बेटी है वो अपने फोन में सोशल मीडिया चला रही हैं, और जो ओल्ड एज्ड पर्सन है, दादाजी जो है, वो ट्रेन से बाहर देख रहे हैं क्योंकि उन्हें कोई नहीं देख रहा उनके पास फोन भी नहीं, उन्हें चलाना भी नहीं आता। सो दिस हाउ द सोशल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ अ लाइफ इज गोइंग अवे। वी वांट टू बी हेल्दी, दे से हेल्थ इज वेल्थ। हम सबको हेल्दी रहना पसंद है। डिसीज कोई भी होता है तो डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है। हाँ, diseases are not good, therefore we see just so many hospitals are there, but in spite of us wanting to be healthy, we see newer and newer diseases are coming in the market every single day. We have so many hospitals, we are bringing solutions to the diseases, but that aspect of health is being taken away. Previously, the times used to be like, we see our grandfathers, हमारे दादाजी, हाँ, हमारे नाना जी नानी जी 100-100 साल तक जी लिए, एंड उनके लाइफ स्पेन में बहुत ज्यादा बीमारियां भी नहीं हुई उनको अभी उनके ओल्ड एज में आके, एंड बिकॉज द वे द फूड द वाटर इज इन द देयरफॉर अब वो ज्यादा डिसीज हो जाते हैं। अदरवाइज पीपल यूज टू लिव वेरी हेल्दी लाइफ प्रीवियसली, बहुत अच्छा जीते थे, हाँ बहुत हेल्दी जीते थे। सो डेफिनेटली अभी आपके दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आ रहा होगा, तो सर आर यू अगेंस्ट डिजिटलाइजेशन और व्हाट? No, I'm not against it. We all are using it, but what we are trying to see here is we need to little bit open our eyes. We need to see where we are going. Yes. So now my question to all of you is this: what is everyone searching for? हम सब क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं? या आप क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं? Would anyone like to reply to this? Simple question. What is everyone searching for? What you are searching for in your life? You can put in the chat box. और अगर आप चाहें तो अनम्यूट करके भी बोल सकते हैं। As I said, previously classrooms वैसे सिनेरियो डिफरेंट होता था, तो वहाँ इजी होता था, when someone used to ask a question तुरंत रिप्लाई आ जाते थे। बट अभी ऑनलाइन में आई कैन नॉट सी 41 participants are there, but how many are listening, how many are doing some other work, because online में we join the class, but there is no compulsion of turning on our cameras, so we can do some other work also. That's all right, but if you like, you can send some response in the chat. Don't worry, कुछ गलत नहीं होगा. What will happen? What you are searching for, you can share. Okay. कोई बात नहीं, सो मैं कुछ चीजें शेयर करता हूँ। आई थिंक आपका भी आंसर उसमें से ही कुछ एक होगा। एज अ स्टूडेंट, व्हाट वी आर सर्चिंग फॉर, currently AI is there in the market, so we are definitely searching for job. कैसे हमारी जॉब लग जाए, हमारी जॉब मशीन ना लग जाए। जॉब job means definitely money. They are searching money because money gives comfort, money gives luxuries in life. We may be searching for, or maybe our goal of life is to contribute socially. कोई लॉयर बनना चाहता है, डॉक्टर बनना चाहता है, कोई आर्मी ज्वाइन करना चाहता है, कोई सोशली कुछ वर्क करना चाहता है, कोई अपने पेरेंट्स को हैप्पीनेस देना चाहता है। इंडिविजुअली स्पीकिंग, हर एक का आंसर अलग अलग होगा इस क्वेश्चन को लेके, सम ऑफ देम मे बी हैविंग द सेम आंसर आल्सो, बट अगर हम सारे आंसर्स के रूट कॉज में जाएं, so I would say all of you will agree with me that we all are searching for this one single thing in our lives, that is happiness. क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं हम? खुशी ढूंढ रहे हैं। किसी और को सर्व करके, सोशल वर्क करके क्या मिलेगा? खुशी मिलेगी। पैसा होगा तो क्या मिलेगा? अच्छा घर होगा, अच्छी गाड़ी होगी, अच्छी सोसाइटी में मेरी पोजीशन होगी, आई विल बी हैप्पी। यस, इफ माय पेरेंट्स आर हैप्पी, बाय सीइंग देम हैप्पी, आई विल बी हैप्पी। So ultimately, whatever we do, the goal is happiness. And therefore, Vedanta Sutra says, Anandamayo Abhyasat. The nature of every living entity in this world is Ananda, happiness. Not just human beings, every living being. चींटी हो, हाथी हो, मच्छर हो, गाय हो, कुत्ता हो, anyone. And everyone is searching for happiness only. That is how we are made. Yes. So we all are searching for happiness. But the question is, are we happy? Are we happy? No, we are not. I go to IIT and there we conduct sessions regularly, weekly. Today also, after this session, I need to go for IIT. And there are around 50 students come for each session of Bhagavad Gita. There we have regular weekly Gita classes. Recently, just 2 months before, one of the student in IIT has committed suicide. First suicide in IIT Indore. And, one of the PhD student who comes in our programs, he told me that, sir, 4 of the students just recently being caught attempting suicide, but unko bacha liya gaya. And, he said every second student is thinking about it. They are so much disturbed. मैंने कहा, how is it? IIT is a very prestigious institute. People have dreams of going to IIT. But you are saying, which is completely opposite. He told me, because this is the reality. हिंदी में कहावत है, दूर के ढोल सुहावने लगते हैं, है ना? So we need to understand the reality and we need to search for the happiness at the right place. So now we are coming to the second aspect of the session, that is the need of spirituality. What is the need of spirituality? As I said, we all are searching for happiness. Spirituality works like a compass. It gives us direction in the life. अभी हम सबके पास स्पीड तो बहुत ज्यादा है, बट डायरेक्शन नहीं है. एंड देयरफॉर इस डिवाइन केस इसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद, द फाउंडर आचार्य ऑफ ISKCON, he used to say, America has a great advancement in technology and India is known for its spirituality. So India has the eyes, America has the legs. अमेरिका के पास आंखें नहीं है, इंडिया के पास पैर नहीं है, बट अगर दोनों कंबाइन हो जाएंगे तो पूरे वर्ल्ड का बहुत अच्छे से प्रोग्रेस हो सकता है. हर एक कंट्री की एक यूनिक एबिलिटी होती है जिसके लिए वो पूरे वर्ल्ड में जानी जाती है. एंड इंडिया इज नोन फॉर इट्स स्पिरिचुअल कल्चर, इट्स स्पिरिचुअल हेरिटेज. ये जो हमारे पास धरोहर है, ये पूरे वर्ल्ड को इस चीज की जरूरत है. वी सी इन द वर्ल्ड योगा एंड मेडिटेशन इज बिकमिंग द वेरी पॉपुलर थिंग इन द वर्ल्ड टुडे. एवरीवन इज सर्चिंग फॉर इट, बट वेयर इज द रूट्स, वेयर आर द रूट्स ऑफ योगा, where it comes from? It comes from the land of India, the land of Bharatish. So spirituality gives us the direction. It gives us the compass, जिससे हम सही जगह जाके उसको ढूंढ सकते हैं. Otherwise, we'll be running here and there, everywhere in the wrong direction with the great speed. एक बार एक व्यक्ति था, अपने वाइफ के साथ कार में ट्रेवल कर रहा था हाईवे पे, एंड वन ऑफ द पर्सन केम beside him and in due course of time वो ओवरटेक कर लिया. जैसे ही वो ओवरटेक करा, इनकी जो वाइफ है वो क्रिटिसाइज करने लगी, अरे तुम नल्ले हो, तुमसे एक गाड़ी चलानी भी नहीं आती, कोई भी तुमको ओवरटेक कर देता है. एंड दिस टाइम ही वाज एंग्री, फ्यूरियस. ये हमेशा मेरे को ऐसे क्यों बोलते रहती. तो ही स्टार्टेड चेजिंग आफ्टर दिस मैन, एंड वो रोड पे लाइक रनिंग लाइक एनीथिंग. एंड आफ्टर 30 minutes or so, he finally overtook this person on the highway, and then he looked towards his wife. Now उसकी wife again being disgusted, she told him, ठीक है, but you are still idiot number 1. He is like, अरे तुमको कुछ बुद्धि है कि नहीं, मैं इतना तेज गाड़ी भगाया, जान अपनी हथेली पे लेके उसको पीछे किया, व्हाई यू आर सेइंग लाइक दिस? आई हैव ओवरटूक हिम। ही सेड बिकॉज 10 किलोमीटर पहले हमको राइट टर्न लेना था, अभी हम 10 किलोमीटर आगे आ गए इन जस्ट competing with the other person. Yes. So while we are competing, we just become blind and we don't know where we need to really go in our lives. Need of spirituality. Second thing, हम ऐसे कौन कौन है जिनके लाइफ में डिफिकल्टी नहीं है? इज देयर एनीवन? आई डोंट थिंक सो। अगर ये सेमिनार एज आई सेड ऑफलाइन हो रहा होता और अगर मैं रेज हैंड करने को बोलता, एवरीवन विदाउट अ सिंगल पर्सन, सबके सब अपना हाथ ऊपर कर दिए होते। बिकॉज हम सबके लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ डिफिकल्टीज और प्रॉब्लम्स तो हैं ही। कोई भी ऐसा नहीं है जो कि प्रॉब्लम से फ्री है। किसी के लाइफ में फिजिकल डिसीज है, फिजिकल इलनेस है, किसी के लाइफ में रिलेशनशिप इश्यूज है, किसी के लाइफ में फाइनेंशियल इश्यूज है, किसी के लाइफ में एकेडमिक्स के रिलेटेड इश्यूज है, किसी के लाइफ में यू नो सो मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर, मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज है। हाँ, एंड इट इज वेरी नेचुरल ऑल्सो, इट इज नॉट एबनॉर्मल। व्हाई? बिकॉज ईसीजी मशीन में अगर आपने देखा होगा, एटलीस्ट टीवी पे तो देखा ही होगा, अगर कोई पर्सन अलाइव है तो उसमें सिग्नल ऐसा आता है, द फर्स्ट वन लाइक दिस। इसमें स्पाइक्स होते हैं, ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे, लाइक दैट। इट मीन्स हाँ, ये पर्सन अभी अलाइव है। एंड रिक्वेस्ट समवन हैज अनम्यूटेड, कैन यू म्यूट, causing little disturbance. Dr. Mala Srivastava ji, can you please mute if possible? Thank you. So our life is like this, you know, सबका जीवन इसी तरीके से। दिस मीन्स बीइंग अलाइव। हमको लाइफ हम इमेजिन करते हैं इस तरीके से, सब कुछ स्मूथ चले, कभी कोई डिफिकल्टी ना आए, जस्ट स्ट्रेट प्लेन लाइफ। बट ऐसा होता नहीं है। या फिर प्लेन ना रहे, ऊपर ही ऊपर के स्पाइक्स आए, यू नो, सिर्फ गेन ही गेन हो लाइफ में, सिर्फ सक्सेस ही सक्सेस आए, कोई फेलियर ना आए, कभी मैं नीचे ना जाऊं। बट ये रियलिटी नहीं। वी नीड टू बिकम रियलिस्टिक, not realistic. Nowadays in the world, you know, reels are becoming very famous. We watch reels throughout the day and we feel life is also like realistic. No, we need to be realistic. So spirituality teaches us how to go through all these ups and downs. See, institute mein so many departments are there. They will teach you how to earn a living, but how to live with that earning is a different subject matter that we also need to learn. Because without that, we may have all the things which we may looking for in our lives, but still उसके पीछे हम जो ढूंढ रहे थे वो मिसिंग हो सकता है। Like for example, in America, 70% of the richest people of America cannot sleep without a sleeping pill. This is a reality. Okay, so spirituality gives us the permanent solution, the solutions to the problems which we need to face in our day-to-day life. Okay. Third thing, as I already mentioned it, uncontrolled mind and the consequences coming because of that. India, although it is in top of the world because of many things, अभी currently हमने चंद्रयान भेजा, first country to reach the south pole of moon, and वो भी इतना cheap way में, Mars mission जो था वो भी बहुत cheaply we were targeting to achieve the Mars. Just थोड़े से डिस्टेंस से we lost it. And as I said, डिजिटल पेमेंट्स में इंडिया इज टॉप मोस्ट एंड many थिंग। इंडिया का यूथ जो है वो बहुत ब्राइट यूथ है। यू नो, जब बिल गेट्स को पूछा गया कि अगर पूरे वर्ल्ड से अगर आपको किसी एक ही इंस्टीट्यूट से स्टूडेंट्स को अगर हायर करना हो, सो फ्रॉम विच इंस्टीट्यूट यू विल हायर द स्टूडेंट्स फॉर योर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट? He replied immediately, IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. I'll hire from there only. Because why? Because the students are very cultured, they have ethics, and they are also hardworking. They're not lazy. Yes. So, okay. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions, we will finish in just upcoming 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can also have questions if time allows. So these all are things which are there in India, and we should be feeling proud of it. But there is also one more picture which is there, that is the suicide rate. The last statistics which came in 2022, the total suicides, approximately 1,71,000 people died by suicide in 2022. And that was marking an increase of 4.2% from 2021 and 27% from 2018. ग्लोबल कॉन्टेक्स्ट में बात करें तो इंडिया अकाउंट्स फॉर द हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ सुसाइड्स ग्लोबली. पूरी दुनिया में सबसे ज्यादा सुसाइड्स जो हैं वो इंडिया में होते हैं. एंड यू नो you'll be shocked, that too also in the age, from the age of 15 to 30-year-old. That is the youth of India, who is committing this. So we are lacking somewhere. Yes, kahin kuch to missing hai, and that we need to take care of. What is missing? Here we see. Need of spirituality. So मन के कारण हम परेशान हो रहे हैं ना. Mind is causing all the trouble. Here you see temples in Sanskrit or in Hindi also, they are called mandir. मंदिर का मतलब क्या होता है? अगर मंदिर को आप ब्रेक करेंगे, इट इज कंपोज्ड ऑफ टू वर्ड्स, मन प्लस धीर. मन मीन्स माइंड, धीर मतलब स्टेबल. अ प्लेस विच मेक्स द माइंड स्टेबल इज नोन एज मंदिर. As we need hospitals for our body, we also need hospitals for our mind. And these temples, churches, mosques, ये क्या करते हैं? They act as the hospitals of mind. There we can go, we can pray to the higher powers, to the Supreme Lord, for the protection, for the strength, for the courage to grow through our life, and not just to go through our life. Yes. So therefore, when it comes to mind, there comes spirituality into the picture. Okay. And as I said, spirituality versus digitization. No, they are not contradictory to each other. They are complementary to each other. फिजिक्स को क्या केमिस्ट्री रिप्लेस कर सकता है? नहीं कर सकता. फिजिक्स कैन नॉट बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय केमिस्ट्री. केमिस्ट्री को क्या बायो रिप्लेस कर सकता है? नहीं कर सकता. केमिस्ट्री हैज इट्स ओन फील्ड ऑफ वर्क एंड बायोलॉजी हैज इट्स ओन. Similarly, spirituality cannot be replaced by any of the other field of science. It is a science. It is not a faith. Many times people feel that spirituality or religion is a kind of faith. No, it is not a kind of faith. It is a science. ये विज्ञान है. How I can say it is a science? Science क्या होता है? In science, we have a theory which says, certain things are like this, and if you interact a particular thing with this particular thing, and then you will get a certain result. This is a theory part. Then we have an experiment. जहां पे आप जाके वो theory को अगर practice करेंगे, you can verify the result. As soon as the result is verified, immediately that becomes science. ज्ञान और विज्ञान में यही अंतर है. ज्ञान means theoretical knowledge, विज्ञान means practical knowledge, applicable knowledge, the knowledge which can bring some result. And thus spirituality is also a science. When we practice it truly, the way it should be, we'll get a certain result, which is mentioned in the scriptures very well. Okay. So spirituality versus digitization, no, it is not like that. They are not contradictory to each other. ऐसा नहीं है कि जो स्पिरिचुअल साइंस है वो मटेरियल साइंस को रिप्लेस कर सकता है, या मटेरियल साइंस जो है वो स्पिरिचुअल साइंस को रिप्लेस कर सकता है. दोनों की अपनी अपनी प्लेस है, दोनों की अपनी अपनी नीड है. एंड वी ऑल्सो नीड बोथ. हम सबके लाइफ में 4 एस्पेक्ट्स हैं: फिजिकल, मेंटल, इंटेलेक्चुअल एंड स्पिरिचुअल. व्हेन वी टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दीज 4 एस्पेक्ट्स, what happens? That growth is very natural growth, very healthy growth. जैसे ISTD, Indian Society for Training and Development, why they organize this session? Because they felt, because this is a need, this is also a need. ये जरूरत है बच्चों को अभी, है ना. अगर मेरी ये 5 उंगलियां हैं, उनमें से अगर कोई एक उंगली बहुत ज्यादा मोटी हो और कोई एक उंगली बहुत पतली हो, सो क्या होगा? यू विल बी सेइंग, सर यू आर अ डिसीज्ड पर्सन, आपको कोई बीमारी हो गई है, प्लीज गो टू द डॉक्टर एंड गेट इट क्योर्ड. सिमिलरली जब हम लाइफ के किसी एक एस्पेक्ट पे बहुत ज्यादा काम करते हैं, दूसरे को नेग्लेक्ट कर देते हैं, वी फील डिस्टर्ब्ड, वी फील डिसीज्ड. सो वी नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दी 4. फिजिकल, हैव अ routine in which there is some exercise. Mental, have good, healthy relationships, intellectual, study or work, in the prescribed number of hours, and then spiritual, take care of your soul, add some spiritual practices, and that will help us a lot. Okay. So now, sir, the question is how to practice the spirituality in this age of digitization, because we don't have time. The amazing thing about this advancement, ये चीजें जो भी हमने बनाई, computers, why they were made? Why they were made? They were made to save the time. Yes. Phones, why they were made? They were made to save the time. Cars, why they were made? They were made to save the time. All this advancement was being done to save the time. But गजब की बात क्या है? From the year the gadgets start coming, which saves time. From that year itself, we started having time management seminars. Computers were made to save the time. अभी हमारा सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम कंप्यूटर्स में जाता है. Yes. And therefore अभी जब हमारे पास समय बहुत कम है, तो ऐसे समय में हम कैसे स्पिरिचुअलिटी को प्रैक्टिस करेंगे? वेरी इजी टू डू इट, नॉट अ हार्ड टास्क. बहुत आसानी से कर सकते हैं. सिर्फ जैसे जब हम हमारी पढ़ाई शुरू किए थे, स्टडी शुरू किए थे, तो हमने सबसे पहले ABCD पढ़ी थी ना. A फॉर एप्पल, B फॉर बड़ा एप्पल, C फॉर छोटा एप्पल, D फॉर 2 एप्पल. Not like that. A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. Yes. So now we can learn spiritual ABCD also. A for association. Association of saintly people whose hearts are filled with positive qualities of love, compassion, and devotion. Association is a very important aspect in anyone's life. अमेरिका में एक saying है, you tell me who your friends are, I can tell you who you are. आप मुझे बस ये बताइए आपके दोस्त कौन है, मैं आपको बता दूंगा आप कौन है. One more research being conducted in one of the prestigious institute. I'm forgetting the name, but it is like either Harvard or Stanford. They researched a person possesses the average qualities of the 5 people he associates with the most. When Warren Buffett being asked, what is the secret of your success? He replied, the secret of my success is that I associated with those who are way more successful in the field I wanted to achieve success. So this is the secret. First of all, check your association. किन लोगों के साथ हम समय बिता रहे हैं, किन लोगों के साथ हम हमारा टाइम बिता रहे हैं. बिकॉज उनके पास जो क्वालिटीज है, उनका जो IQ लेवल है, उनका जो EQ लेवल है, उनका जो SQ लेवल है, उसी का एवरेज हमारा भी बनेगा. ठीक है. एंड देयरफॉर वी नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट. सेकंड कम्स बुक्स, जो कि अभी हमने पढ़ना बंद कर दिए, जिनको हम टच भी नहीं करते. बट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. पहले के समय में लोग इतने इंटेलेक्चुअल, इतने intelligent, and how they used to be so efficient in things because they used to read a lot of books. बुक्स से क्या होता है, इंटेलिजेंस बहुत शार्प होता है. एंड स्पेसिफिकली व्हेन वी रीड स्पिरिचुअल बुक्स लाइक भगवद गीता एंड अदर्स, then we are able to know about the life, we are able to know about ourselves, we are able to know about this world. एक हायर पर्सपेक्टिव हमको मिलता है. एंड देन लाइफ बिकम्स वेरी इजी. जब आपको पहले से पता है कि इस रोड पे अभी कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रहा है, उज्जैन इंदौर बाईपास पे, हाँ, देन वाइल ट्रैवलिंग ऑन दैट रोड यू विल बी लेस फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, क्योंकि पहले से पता है गड्ढे हैं, है ना. सो इस बुक्स टीचेस अस व्हाट इज डिफिकल्ट टू लर्न, और अदरवाइज दे से एक्सपीरियंस इज द बेस्ट टीचर, बट द पर्सन हु गिव द कोट, वो थोड़ा कंप्लीट नहीं है. ये हाफ ऑफ द कोट ही है. कंप्लीट कोट है, एक्सपीरियंस इज द बेस्ट टीचर, यस ऑफ कोर्स, बट इट सेज दैट द फूल्स लर्न बाय नो अदर वे. So there are others way also by which we can learn. There is not just experience. So definitely experience is a very important thing in the life, जिससे हम काफी कुछ सीखते हैं. But if we also take help of the books or the people who have written their experiences, then we can be helped a lot. Then by their experience we can learn, and we need not to experience the same thing in our lives. Okay. C stands for chanting and meditation. In this age, The very easy means which is mentioned in the scriptures is the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Specifically, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is mentioned in the scriptures. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kali Santaran Upanishad says this is the mantra for the age of the modern age, which is known in the scriptures as the age of Kali. By just chanting this mantra, we'll get the benefit of everything which we are looking for, and we'll also achieve the ultimate destination, ultimate purpose of our life. This is the scriptural part, but as I said, we have more faith इन साइंटिफिक एक्सपेरिमेंट सो साइंटिफिक एक्सपेरिमेंट्स जो हैं वो भी बोलते हैं चैंटिंग के ऊपर. अभी आईआईटी में डॉक्टर रामविलास पचौरी सर, अ प्रोफेसर इन इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट, हैज कंडक्टेड रिसर्च ऑन हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र by putting all the instruments on the brain and by observing the brain wave frequency, and he came up with the result that by regular chanting just even one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra that comprises 108 times, मतलब 108 बार अगर आप हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र चैंट करते हैं रेगुलरली एवरी सिंगल डे, विच टेक्स ओनली 7 to 10 minutes, आपका जो स्ट्रेस, डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटी लेवल है वो बहुत कम हो जाता है. सेम इज बीइंग कंडक्टेड बाय डॉक्टर डी in one of the institute of America, and he also came up with the same result, and the bars were really amazing. 21 students के ग्रुप पे स्टडी हुआ था with the mantra Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and the result was really amazing. D stands for diet and exercise. We should have a very healthy diet. Fruits, milk, grains, cereals, vegetables, natural products. इससे क्या होता है, बॉडी भी हेल्दी रहती है, माइंड भी फ्रेश रहता है. बोलते हैं ना, जैसा खाओगे अन्न वैसा रहेगा मन. And we should avoid non-veg, because in non-veg what happens is that while the animal is being slaughtered, many of the chemicals which causes fear and anxiety are being released in the body of that being which is being cut, and therefore when we eat that we also get the same feelings. Okay, and therefore according to that perspective also it is suggested that we should have a healthy vegetarian diet. And E stands for environment. Have a very healthy and positive environment around you. Don't keep negative things, negative people around ourselves, because that will take us nowhere. Okay, so I would like to end this here with a verse of Bhagavad Gita where Krishna says in 18.54, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shuchati Na Kankshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Labte Param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments nor desires to have anything. And therefore, spirituality does not stops you from being happy. It teaches you where to find that real happiness. Okay. This is the conclusion of today's session. So in summary, we have discussed these few things. The age of digitization, giving lots of comfort. Its importance cannot be minimized. अभी ये जो भी सुन पाए आज सेशन जो हम अटेंड कर पाए, it is because of that only, and it is adding a lot of luxuries in our life. We have so much of convenience, but it is also taking away the necessities like food, water, health. It is going away. It is giving us speed, but we are lacking direction because we are very much distracted. Need of spirituality, it adds direction, purpose of life, helps in dealing with inevitable obstacles, and as we discussed, just 1 second, there's someone on mute. As we discussed, mandir means hospital for mind. And then spirituality versus digitization, both are not contradictory but complementary to each other. We need both physics, chemistry, bio और spiritual life. किसी को भी कोई दूसरी फील्ड जो है रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकती. And how to practice spirituality? Very easy. A, B, C, D, E. Just remember this. A for association, B for book, C for chanting, D for diet, and E for environment. And remember, spirituality teaches us where to find real happiness. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share few things with all of you. And a special thanks again to the organizers of this event, ISTD and Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Institute. Thanks again. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you for your words, for really encouraging us. And now I would like to invite Chairperson ISTD Indore, Director SVVV, and Coordinator Sri Vaishnav Institute of Commerce, Dr. Mala Srivastava, to propose vote of thanks. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much, Professor Sahu. Okay. I want to thank actually our resource person, Mr. Sukhdev Prabhuji, okay, from ISKCON, for throwing light into something which is very close to everybody's heart nowadays. Is what do we do in the age of digitalization? Okay? And how do we find direction in spirituality? Okay? Considering that everything was available on the phone. So the first thing that one does is Googles to find out what is spirituality. So thank you so much for enlightening our students, okay, who have joined in today. Of course, they don't have the provision of asking questions because they are not panel members on this, but just as attendees. So thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts with them. I hope they take away something that may help them to find at least direction, if nothing else. I'd also like to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who made time to come for the Foundation Day lecture. Thank you so much, sir. And I'd like to thank both our NC members and all our officials who are Professor Manwani and, Dr. Manwani and Professor Santosh Dhar for being with us and sort of encouraging our students. And all the ISTD members and the students, okay, for being with us today for the foundation lecture. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you very much.
If we can
Thank you,
get a
sir.
photograph.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Phone ले रहा है?
I'll take. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Prabhu.
Thank you for wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you.
Can we log out?